The other thing is, if you look at the technology in our classes, we don't have the state average technology, so our money's not going towards technology.
Just thinking of that technology, because when you started off, you were talking about going up to, 128 and all the technology that we have up there that goes, IBM is up there, Oracle is up there. I mean, the science place, it's phenomenal. Fresenius is up there, PerkinElmer. You just keep on, AstraZeneca, just keep on naming people off. Do you have any thoughts about the technology in the school system, and how can we improve it?
I do. I have a lot of thoughts on what we need to do. In Salem, where I teach, which low income, and we spend less than Waltham, I have a smart board in my classroom. I don't know if you know what a smart board is. It's basically a glorified mouse board. So the image from my computer is projected on a screen, and I write on the screen, and I can teach using the screen. The students can come up and interact with the board. It's quite exciting to watch. The students really are engaged with it. We have
Is it your computer projects onto the screen?
We have a projector that projects onto it, and it's basically like a writing tablet. So I can write my notes on there. I can show them interactive applets, so they can actually get involved and manipulate the things that we're talking about in math class. It really helps out. We don't have that many in Waltham. We need to look more at iPads and that new technology that's coming up. And with the technologies, if we look to our businesses, they may be able to donate different types of services for our students. They might be able to give us computers, because in this day and age, our computers are advancing so quickly that we need to keep up with that, because the computers that I had when I was in school don't work well enough today. The computers that I had when I was in college aren't the quality that they need to be today.
Yeah.
We need to find a way to lower that initial cost. So what I would like to see us do is look into the potentially leasing our technology, so that we can have that constant turnover without dumping a huge amount of money into machines that are not going to be up to snuff in 2 to 3 years. We really need to look into these different opportunities that we have to really grow our school systems and meet our students who are technology natives. They essentially are born with a cell phone in their hand and playing on the computer, and then they come to school and we have outdated technology. We're not going to be reaching them. We can't reach them in the past. We have to reach them in the future.
I think that's a great idea, Edmund, going out and leasing. I used to buy copiers for my office all the time, and then after 2, 3 years, they'd be, out. They'd be so far behind. So now we've gone to leasing, on things. So that's a good idea, and apply that to the school system.
Yeah, it's a great business move.
Just thinking about, once again, and I keep on coming back to the same thing, I'm kind of harping on it, on the money there, money kind of reflects the money spent on students, the quality of education. What's the quality of education that Waltham provides right now, and has it changed over a period of time?
It definitely has changed. I actually have a chart here which examines the past 5 years. So in 2006, we had 88.6% graduation. Okay? Our dropout rate at that time was 2.9. All right? So we had 2.9 graduation. So over the past few years, our change in graduation rate has actually changed 16%. That's a huge percentage over those past 5 years. Now, when I went to school, I remember us being able to compete with the Welsleys and the Lexingtons. I don't see us doing that anymore. We need to get back to where we used to be. So we're losing here. Like I said earlier, our SAT scores are below state average. Our AYP scores, we're not hitting all our subgroups, which could have detrimental effects on our schools moving forward.
I find that to be a fascinating chart, just because to me, 5 years or 4 years isn't very long, and to see such a 16% change in 4 years or
Yeah.
5 years is huge.
It's ridiculous. Our dropout rate has actually gone up 13.4%
During that same period of
during
time.
the same period of time.
Wow.
So as our dropout rate's going down, as our graduation rate is going down,
Yeah.
our dropout rate is going up
Wow.
almost just as fast.
Wow, that's something. Just thinking of the quality of education and everything else. What about the teachers? Do the teachers do they get the support that they need? Because I take a look at this and I say, something has to be not working someplace.
Yeah. Well, we have some great teachers in Waltham. We really do. The problem is that...
My wife was a great teacher in Waltham, retired.
Well, you know, I've talked to a lot of teachers. You know, my mom's a teacher. I've talked to her a lot. I've talked to many other teachers in the schools. When I first got into education, I actually was a sub in Waltham schools.
Okay.
So, you know, I've been on the battlefield, as it will. So we're not giving the professional development that our teachers need. So, for instance, we have, I'd say, almost 2/3 of our teachers are over the age of 40. So that's a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge. We need to find a way to give that knowledge to all our teachers. We need better collegiality among our teachers. We need smaller learning communities so that when we have a teacher in School A who is having trouble with a specific problem and trying to reinvent the wheel, but we have this teacher over in School B that has perfected the wheel, why don't we have teacher in School B help teacher in School A? If we have everyone working together, we can ensure that all our students are having a similar experience and that our teachers are all on the same level.
Well, I've been given the high sign by my old friend Phil McGrady here at WCAC that we're getting ready to wrap it up. So as we conclude, do you have any final message that you would want to give to the audience sitting at home?
Definitely. Again, my name's Edmund Tarallo. I'm running for school committee. I want to see change in our schools. It's very important that we reverse some of these trends that we're seeing. I'd like to take this opportunity to give you my contact information. You can reach me by phone at 781-891-0341. You can email me at edmundtarallo@gmail.com, or you can visit my website at tarallo.us. Well, there you can find out a little more about me, some more of my views on the issues. You can get involved in my campaign, because my campaign's only as strong as my supporters. So I recommend that you volunteer. And while you're there, you can find out about any upcoming events that we may have. We have one coming up, so you should definitely check it out when it is. And you can also find out about our schools. You can click on our schools and go to each of the links for all of the schools' homepages. Now, I'd like to remind everyone that the primary day is September 20th, and election day is November 8th. I ask for one of your 3 votes on both primary day and election day. And again, I'd like to thank the Waltham channel for having us on, and I'd like to thank Bob again for giving me his time.
Well, good luck in your election.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.